In Mexico, a recent rise in female murder victims is sparking outrage. Rylee Carlson is following this and more from London. Rylee, what can you tell us?
That's right, Tom. The recent loss of a young girl is bringing tensions in the country to a boil. The family of a 7-year-old girl who was murdered just outside Mexico City has gathered to mourn her loss. The young girl was abducted by an unknown woman from school 1 week ago. Her body was found abandoned in a rural area over the weekend and had to be identified by genetic testing. 5 people have been questioned by police so far. Her death is fueling already rising anger over recent brutal killings of women in Mexico, and it sparked calls for urgent changes to school safety protocols. To Venezuela now, where President Nicolás Maduro defiantly said President Trump is wrong if he thinks the U.S. can easily topple his government. Maduro said this in a speech following a series of military training exercises, which he said will continue but will no longer be announced ahead of time. The drills include the deployment of missiles and anti-aircraft batteries on city streets. He said he is, quote, not afraid of military combat and accused Mr. Trump of thinking about terrorism, invasions, and war. Maduro is under pressure not just from the United States, but from dozens of other countries that have backed opposition leader Juan Guaido in a bid to force Maduro from power. And the Irish Coast Guard says this ghost cargo ship was washed ashore by Storm Dennis over the weekend. The 250-foot ship was abandoned thousands of miles away in September of 2018 near Bermuda, well en route to Haiti from Greece. After problems on board and a power outage, the 10-member crew was rescued by the U.S. Coast Guard. It was spotted last fall by Britain's Royal Navy, and there were failed efforts to tow her back to shore. The ship has been adrift ever since. The council will work with the Coast Guard to decide what to do with that ship now. Tom?
Yeah, so many questions. Rylee Carlson, thank you so much.